morning, friends. It is 8:39 in the morning, Saturday morning, and look at this beautiful winter wonderland. It's snowed more, and it's still snowing. Those little teeny tiny snowflakes coming down at a pretty fast pace. Anyways, I just got up. I had a bit of a sleep in today. I don't usually do that, but I slept in. I was up about 20 minutes ago, but I was just laying in bed. Maze came in the bed, and we were just laying there cuddling and talking and laughing and giggling and all that stuff. But it's Saturday, so I'm going to try to can up that turkey bone broth that I have over there sitting on the wood stove today. I know it's been on there. I put it on that stove. Well, I put it on the electric stove at first, Thursday, and today's Saturday, so I should probably try to can it up. I don't have room in my freezers to freeze it. I know somebody suggested maybe putting it in bags and freezing it. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. So I'll just can it up, and I have lots of mason jars to use up, so it's all good. But priorities first, I'm going to have my coffee. Alright guys, I'm going to stock up the fire. I had my coffee. It was delicious. And my game plan today, besides everything else that goes on in a house full of kids, is try to get this bone broth canned up today. Get a shelf cleared off in my laundry room so I can put those cases of soup in there. It's messy in there. It's messy. It's so bad I don't even want to show you, so. Truth. It's the truth. But what I have to do is go to the basement. Oh God. Go to the basement and get a bunch of jars. I have them all down there. And I have some quart jars, but I think I'm going to do all the bone broth in pint jars because I have more pint jars than quart jars, and I'd like to use some up. So, yeah, I need to get those. I need to wash them. They're going in the pressure cooker, so I don't need to sanitize them or sterilize them, but they got to be good and clean. It's just it gets so hot in a pressure cooker canner, it sterilizes it while it's in there. Nothing can live through a pressure canner. Anyways, I'm going to load up any dishes that are laying around. There's not much. Let me get you off here. Sitting up on the top of the tripod. Load up any few little dishes. I made sure I emptied the dishwasher before I went to bed. There's a big bowl that needs to be washed, but I might not put in there because I'd like to get those jars up and put those in the dishwasher. They've been washed before they were put down there, but they're down in the basement, for heaven's sake. So I'll put them through the dishwasher on the highest setting and clean out with sink. I gotta strain those pots, and I want to start the laundry because, yeah, is all I gotta say about that. Laundry. I gotta. But it's snowing even more. Mally's supposed to go for a sleepover today. Her birthday sleepover. Oh, I hope she can make it. Like, I hope the roads aren't too bad. But it's pretty messy out there. Looks beautiful. I like a good snowstorm, but you know, when you're 10 and you want to go to a sleepover and bring a sleeping bag and stay with a bunch of your friends and stuff, I hope she can go. We'll see. But I gotta clear off this table. Those pots and pans, those are all clean. That's what I took out of the dishwasher last night before I went to bed. Just some cereal stuff there, and wipe that off and get the jars. But first, I'm gonna get the laundry going. All right, 9:48. I have a wash going. I took this and a bunch of other stuff out last night. You would have seen. It's one I made November 30th. It's baked spaghetti, and it's still frozen solid. So I wanted to try to have this for lunch. So I'm going to put it in the oven now at 350 and just let it go. It might take an hour. It might take an hour and a half. We'll see. But there's enough time to get it all piping hot before lunchtime. I did just get get back from, I brought my pressure canners up. Oh, this is fuzzy. Is that better? Pressure canners up. I need to wash those. I brought up a basket of jars and a box of jars. I'm going to stick those in the dishwasher and clean up this mess. So when I get those rocking and rolling, the spaghetti will be in the oven. Oh, and I did get that soup off the table. Hip hip hooray, because I need my workspace today, especially if I'm canning. I gotta be extra careful and everything clear and all that stuff. I need to find some more lids for my jars. I have lots of rings you can see over there on my wall, but I can't find my rings, or my lids. So that would bring this canning session to a screeching halt. I know I have some, I just need to find them, so wish me luck. Yeah, just before I put it in, I thought maybe you want to see, if you didn't see the day that I made all this stuff. That's the frozen baked spaghetti. Lots of cheesy, meaty, saucy spaghetti. So I'm going to cover it back up and stick it in the oven. Alright, I got the dishwasher loaded. I decided to hold off on putting dishes in here because I had enough jars to fill it up. And I generally get too many jars, but I'd rather have more than not enough. So I'm going to wash these on the high setting and have it all done, or wash my pressure canners and strain those pots right around the same time they're done, so the jars will be hot and I can load it with the hot broth and I can put it in the hot pressure canner. It's a delicate balance. You don't want to put a hot jar in a cold pressure canner, or hot liquid in a cold jar, or cold liquid in a hot jar. You're just asking for trouble. So yeah, this is the part I don't like. I hate washing great big pots and pans and stuff. Not fun at all. But I'm gonna do it. It's 10:52. The spaghetti's in the oven. The wash sounds like it's on its last legs, and then I'll put some more in. A lot of it's bedding and stuff, so yeah, getting stuff done. So I'll be back. Well, I forgot to take my apple cider vinegar first thing this morning. That's usually what I do, but I'm gonna take it now. And I take a bunch of vitamins. I don't take them all at once or anything like that, but yeah, stuff like probiotic and potassium and black seed oil and MCT oil and turmeric and all that good stuff. So down the hatch with this. I did get those pressure canners washed finally. I'm still looking for my lids, but if my husband brings Mally into the sleepover, it starts at 1:30. I'll ask him to stop by the dollar store because that's the cheapest place in town to get the lids. I think they're $2 a box and 12 come in a box, I think, 10 or 12. I have one box, but I'm sure I have more. I don't know where the heck I put them. And I don't want to spend too much energy tearing apart a room to look for them. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll just leave the jars in the dishwasher because that stays hot for a long time unless I open the door. Old Bessie's a old dishwasher. She's loud and cranky, but she does a fantastic job. And yeah, she never lets me down. So we'll see. I'll keep digging, but I need to have my apple cider vinegar now. Well, I'm still looking, but the kids are all out here.
These can turn on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like one of those little candle things inside of the whatever it's called, and then it lights up if you turn it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dad's neighbor Marlene, remember she sent out some homemade Barbie clothes? She sent out a garbage bag of more. There's a little campfire.
Yeah.
A little campfire. That's the Nova Scotia tartan right there, a sleeping bag. But it's
And
all the...
Look at my tent. Look at my tent.
Oh yeah.
And there's
These tents and everything. Little knitted outfits and clothes and... Yeah, cute. She's quite the talent, so yeah. The kids love them. Oh, this one with the yellow dress looks like Belle.
Yeah.
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 But somebody cut her hair and it kind of looks bad.
Oh, well that's okay.
This one I tried on her. It looks really cute, and they come with little underwears.
Oh, cute. Alright, I'm still fishing around for those lids. I'll let you know if I find them. Alright, I just took that spaghetti out of the oven. It's been in there an hour. We'll check it. Yeah. Still needs, I'm going to put it in another half hour. Just poke a knife in there. to see if it's I can get my knife through it, but well, that part's a little harder. Yeah, I'll put it in for another half hour and we'll check it after that. It's looking good though, looking good. And time check, it's 10:53, so perfect. All right, it's 11:48. I took this out about 10 minutes ago. I didn't even look at it. It looks beautiful, beautiful. I was talking on the phone. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna cut, slice and dice and dish it up, and the kids will have their lunch. I'll be surprised if there's any of this left over. Alright guys, well, it's a late check-in. It's 2:41. I still haven't got to that bone broth. Medea brought Mally to her sleepover and was picking up the lids because I could not. I tore apart my laundry room, got most of it clean, not all of it. And so I need to wait for those. She should be on her way back soon. I'm about to take those pots off the stove and strain them. I'm thinking I might do another canning turkey bone broth video. I have an old one. Yeah, I have an old one, but it's all like fuzzy. It's with my old camera when I very first started doing YouTube and stuff. So I'm thinking I might do a new one, but I'll show you bits and pieces of it in today's video, and I'll just save that one for a day that I might not be able to film, and I'll put that one up. So yeah, that's what I'll do. But for now, I gotta strain those pots and dump all the broth into one. Hopefully I can get it all into one of those pots after the bones are out. We'll see. But I'll bring you back when that action is done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with the first pot is try to pick out the bones with some big tongs as much as I can, and then I'm gonna strain it. It's just easier that way so things aren't splashing all over. I'm gonna drop the bones into this dirty bowl. I just had cabbage in it yesterday, and we'll go out to the compost and I'll be left with some yummy bone broth. So let's start this pot and then we'll be doing this pot. Okay, I got it all strained. There's the first pot. There's the second pot. So yeah, there's no way I could have fit it into one. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough jars. We'll see. I have more jars down in the basement, so it's not a big deal, but I only prepped so many. So anyways, just waiting on Medea. Evie's having a kink, and the rest of the kids are playing around. So yeah, earlier when they were, before I checked back, before Medea took Mally, they're all here in the kitchen. After I kind of cleaned it up, oh, big mess again, but it's okay. At least I got set up now, so I'll be back in a little while. Okay, if there's any day to use the F word, it's today. That sounds really mean. I shouldn't be that way, but I was in the middle of trying to film this turkey bone broth canning video. I can't find my weights that go on my pressure canners, so there's no way I can can it without them. I have 2 pressure canners. I have a 5-pound weight and a 15-pound weight, but I need the 10-pound weight, and I can't freaking find them. I'm mad, mad, mad. It's not the end of the world, Tracy. It's not the end of the world. But I'm going to have to tear this place apart. I'm going to put a halt to that canning video because I might have to just dump that stuff back in the pot and stick that out in the snow till tomorrow, and hopefully I can find my weights and can it tomorrow. But after all this work, calm, peace. Yeah. I'll be back. 4:34, disaster averted, so I'm just waiting for these to come up to heat, and then I'll put my weights on. What an emotional roller coaster. While I was busy canning, Misha and Medea were having a makeover. She did her hair and put a little makeup on. You look beautiful. Misha switched her outfit to a pretty dress. Pretty, pretty. Well, through all that craziness this afternoon, I forgot to turn this slow cooker back on for supper for pulled pork and chips and dill pickles. I brought up the jar of dill pickles today. I forgot. And this is like cold, so I'm plugging it in now. It's 4:42. The kids can have a sandwich if they're hungry. Or there's a couple pieces of spaghetti left, little ones. But I need to wait till this is warm enough so I can shred it and then divvy it up. So if I make a plate tonight, I will show you. Alright, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to take another shot of apple cider vinegar and start heating up some of this cauliflower, turkey, bacon, cabbage fry-up. And then I'm going to heat up some curry beef that my husband made to put on top of it. And if I'm still hungry, I'm going to have some cabbage and sausage. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's all together. Alright, there it is. Oh, I couldn't finish that. It was delicious though, but my eyes were too big for my stomach, and I wanted to have some cabbage and sausage. So I'm going to wrap that up. I'll probably scrape that into here and put the lid on it and put it back in the fridge for tomorrow. But oh, I feel better. The wood fire's going. That first canner, I just shut the burner off. The second one's not done yet. I'm hot. It's hot in here. It's hot. But it's so bitter cold outside. Let me see. It's minus 11, but feels like minus 19. It's cold. But anyways, I'm going to finish up that other pot. And there's a little bit left in here. I'll throw that in the canner, and then I'll be done with canning today. I thought I'd get laundry folded. No. After this, no. Whew. I feel like I've gone through the ringer, but it's all good. Peaks and valleys, guys. Peaks and valleys. First batch is out, so it's looking good, and I love the pinging and popping of the jars. So nice. The dishwasher's going. I just made Evie a bottle. Medea's here, but he's just out there chilling. It's 20 after 6, so yeah. I ate a little earlier today than I usually do, but like I say, I eat when I'm hungry. And I was hungry, and now I am stuffed, but it's good. Good. My husband just left to go visit his friend Tony. I said, well, drive carefully because it's snowing outside. I brought the compost out, and it's snowing softer than it was today, but it's still snowing, but it's still pretty. Cold, but pretty. that's my last batch of bone broth in the canner. I just shut the canner off. It's 8:27.
And I really want you to get me something that I
Yeah, well, you'll have to wait, Misha. And I need to load up the fire again.
How did Cole get that on?
Because it's so hot. Misha's in here with me, guys.
I was on that hill waiting. Here.
There.
For that to be done.
Yeah, so when I get those other jars out of the canner, I'll bring you back and show you all my new pretties. Alright friends, well I just wrapped up that canning video. I don't know when I'll get that up, but at least I have it in my back pocket if I need it. But I think I got 38 pints of turkey bone broth, and it looks amazing. I'm going to leave this here probably all day tomorrow because this scenes like this make me happy. Makes my soul sing and my smile shine, I guess. I don't know, it just makes my heart sing and everything. So I just love canning, and I'm glad I did it, even though all the foolishness that went on with today. I want to put a special shout out to Rebel Canners, who, it's a Facebook group. I just had a question about weights and all that stuff, and they helped me out, so it was good. But yeah, that's it. I know it wasn't a big, exciting, eventful day. I did get lots of laundry done, but I didn't do anything with it after it was washed and dried. So that monster will be waiting for me tomorrow, but that's okay. That's okay. My son had pulled pork with chips and dill pickles. He's the only one. So all the rest had just stuff around the house. It was kind of like a fend for yourself, but there was stuff around here. There's always stuff around here. So anyways, turned out to be one of those days, mummy days. Evie's here. He's having a sleepover, and he'll be here all day tomorrow too because his mom's working. He's upstairs asleep now. Mally's gone to her sleepover. Messiah and Misha are getting ready for bed, and Maze is half asleep on the couch. My husband's still gone to visit his friend Tony, and yeah, it might still be snowing. I don't know. It's dark outside, so. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for being there, having my back, Jack, and all that. So, yeah, peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really do. So, stop back tomorrow. I don't know what's happening, but we'll be here. Yeah, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so. Okay, guys, I'm tired, silly tired, so I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love ya. Bye.